Hey, how's it going, everybody? Anyways, got 43 new gray hairs yesterday, which I shaved off, so you guys don't have to see that shit. Anyways, usually on my birthday, man, my sisters and parents just give me some money. Unless they find something cool that they know I'd like, man, they just give me cash, which I'm always cool with that. I don't mind buying my own presents. And this time, man, I made some pretty nice scores. Anyways, got quite a few pickups to show you guys. Let's start out with one that I got at Walmart, and this was a friggin' steal compared to the price they want separately for each movie's box set. I'm just gonna round it off at 30 bucks. Anyways, got Alien Anthology. Lucky to get it. This was the last one in my store. I was there on the right damn day, man. They were rated. Anyways, this gives you 6 Blu-ray discs, all the original Alien movies, and then a couple of Blu-rays that have all the bonus features, and a shitload of bonus features. And really cool how they did this. It's like a book when you take it out of the main box, and it's all done in that foil. Just totally Geigered out, man. Really cool looking. And then the pages are kind of that, go back in time on one of my videos from the swap meet. The posters that I got, they're like ones that would be in a game store or video store of Sonic. Same type of stuff. It's that thick foam type stuff, and then they just have thick paper on each side. So it's something that'll last. Got some nice freaking artwork in it. Anyways, man, just something I had to show you guys. I've been waiting to find a freaking box set of all the Alien movies on Blu-ray, and nobody's ever had it in my town. So like I say, I was lucky. So first movie pickup. This one, it's DVD. I've been kind of passing up DVDs lately, trying to switch to Blu-ray, but this was like friggin' new, and they only wanted $2 a piece for their movies, same as my pawn shop. And this is the director's cut. It's got a copy of Spawn. And at another yard sale, and I gotta try these out tonight. One of them definitely looks very cool, and the other one I've played on the Sega Dreamcast. Anyways, got these for $1 each. Got Road Rash 3D for PlayStation, and South Park Rally. And reason I got these cheap, man, these people had freaking money. So the lady that was there at the yard sale it was kind of like whatever she can get, man. She just said, oh, just name your own price. Just figured, well, she should at least take $1. She's cool with it. Man, this freaking house, way up, not mountainous here in Kingman, is we're in the middle of a dead volcano, and our mountain range is basically what's left of the cone, so we're safe from the fucking apocalypse. But anyways, they were up in the kind of the hills and stuff to where you can overlook everything. I could see the entire city of Kingman from her house. I loathe rich people. Spoiled frickin' brats. But at least they were generous. This I got at a yard sale, and I got a couple other things, but I got them thrown in the storeroom with Christmas stuff. And I'm going to say I got everything for $20. This was 10. So the other 2 items were 5 apiece. And this was brand new. Copy of Crysis 2. Just started playing this today. Really like it. Very cool first person shooter. Not bad at all for $10. And the other two things I got, they're going to my grandnephew and grandniece for Christmas. And they're nice quality ones. They're the, kind of like those backpacks where it's like a teddy bear or something. But these are video game related or cartoon related. Anyways, for my grandnephew, she had one of Mario. It stands about, I'd say he's about this tall. He's good size. Wear him like a backpack, and then on his back there's a zipper that you can open up and just store a little bit of stuff, like Walkmans or whatever. And then the other one got for my grandniece, and she's a little kid, man. She's like, it's either 4 or 5. I don't fucking go anywhere, man. I never hardly get to see them. I haven't even met her yet. I just send her shit. So she knows she's got a crazy fat uncle somewhere, but anyways, got her one a Pikachu. Just because, yeah, I still fucking hate Pokemon, but she's a little kid, so she'll like it. But he's about almost soccer ball sized, because he's a fat little bastard and stands about this tall. Same thing, backpack, and has a zipper on the back of him so you can store your shit. Anyways, man, brand new, $5 a piece. And this was the lady that's a reseller. I think she's getting desperate for money, because normally this being sealed would have cost $20 at least. So she was being generous. And, got a couple games in my pawn shop for $8 a piece. Both really good. This one, same as Crysis 2. I've just started playing it and really like it. Copy of Vanquish. And then this game, right in my alley, man. I love it. Blood, guts, gore, first-person shooter style, but so far I've only gotten an occasional handgun. It's mostly just like shovels or knives or whatever, sticks or whatever that you can grab laying around, and then you do have occasional people that will be selling weapons that will have a modified one, like a mace or whatever, that you can grab to beat up zombies. Anyway, it's got a copy of Dead Island. Really good game. And I could tell it's going to take a long freaking time to beat. As it's kind of, you'll run into people that want you to do shit for them, so you can risk your life instead of them because they're fucking pussies. So you're constantly just going on all these different tasks to find shit or people or whatever. And I've gone through a ton of them, and I don't even think I'm halfway through the game. And basically, the island, big island with a giant resort, man. So you're going through this giant resort where all the tourists have been turned into zombies, including the employees. And then there's a few people that are immune that are trying to get off the island, including yourself. Now this one, I don't know what it is with GameStop, but I must be one of the lucky guys, because the one here in Kingman, cool employees. They're always nice to me on trying to find the best copy that they have behind the counter if I'm getting a used game. This, I think the guy's just being generous because he knew it was my birthday, and I gave him the birthday coupon for the 20% off, because the one I handed him is in the box, was nowhere anywhere minutely close to this good condition. This is like new. Well, he's got a copy of Ninja Gaiden 2, and after using the coupon, it was, I think, under $8. I know it took a while to get it, but good game. The only thing I don't like about it, and I didn't quite like that in the original Ninja Gaiden for the Xbox 360, seems like every freaking time you have to fight one of the big bosses, it's right after you've used up all your shit. So you're down to nothing, and now you gotta fight some big ass son of a bitch. And that's pretty much where I've gotten, is up to one of the big bosses, and he keeps just stomping my ass because I don't have any power-ups left or anything. Otherwise, great game. These ones they were cheap enough to where I'll just take them to my Hastings store and get them resurfaced on the ones that I like. Otherwise, he said they work. They're just pretty scratched up on some and a little bit on others. But it was $10 for 4 games for the GameCube, all Star Wars related. And got these from my buddy Jim. Got Star Wars Rebel Strike, Rogue Squadron 3. And let's see this one. Yeah, that one's got the book. I don't care about books, man. They're from my own personal collection, so cool enough. Then this one, this is why I went over, man. This is the first time I've seen this game in my town. My GameStop has never had it. Copy of Bounty Hunter. And then got a couple of the Lego ones. Got Lego Star Wars, the video game. These two are in better condition. The other two have been played a bit. They're pretty scratched up, but not enough to where I can't get them resurfaced. And then got Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then this, man, that I'm going to show next. I thought he'd sold this thing because he hadn't listed again. I think he just gave up trying to sell it on Craigslist. He'd started out at $30 for the system, a controller. I think he had a game with it, but I didn't care, man, because I was already snagging a couple. But, not in bad shape. I don't know why people were passing this up. Anyways, he gave it to me for $15. I got that Blue Shell PlayStation 1, and this is not a special edition or anything. This is one to where you'd buy the shell and either have them put it together for you at the game store, or you take it home and gut your own system and pop it into this. Otherwise, built just as strong as the original, real thick plastic, and I gotta find one of my busted PlayStations so I can peel it off, but it does have a spot there for the PlayStation logo. It was, man, just friggin' cool. I don't know about rarity, but after trying to find one of these on eBay, or any of them that have the replacement shell for old systems, on PlayStation all I found was a PS1, and it had a clear shell. But I remember one of the game stores in Bullhead, they had them for a little while, and I think it was for PlayStation, either one or the smaller system, and I think they had some for the Dreamcast and maybe one other type. And they were like maybe $15-20 for the shell. Like I say, they'd either put it together for you there for an extra $5 or whatever, or you just do it yourself. I haven't tested it out, but he said he tests out everything he gets, so he says it plays great. It's been taken care of. So pretty freaking cool. Now this normally would be no big deal. I wouldn't even bother to show you, but this is the first one I've found with this little attachment. Got this at one of my thrift stores, and as you can see, it's got the little joystick attachment. Little freaking joystick attachment. I guess they're expecting you to use it like a thumbstick or something. I haven't tried it yet, but it's in good shape. But that's why a lot of times when you find these, it's got that screw hole in the middle there, and this is what's missing. People probably just unscrew them and throw them away. But cool to find one all complete. Got this for cheap. Got this with a bunch of cables for hooking up your broadband modem to the computer, like 5 cables, and this for $1. Now this thing, I just got this today at a yard sale, and I don't know what to think of it, man. I like my grandnephew, so I don't know if I want to strap it onto him and have this thing beat the living shit out of that kid, but if it wasn't for me being a little bit chunkified, it probably would have done that to me, man. I ain't going to show it yet here, but I'm going to give a nice description of how it might feel for anybody that hasn't been able to find one of these. If you have a good car stereo, like one with maybe 10 or 12 inch subwoofers, take one of those subs out of your car, hooked up to your 1000-watt amp, duct tape it to your back, and crank up some freaking Metallica. That's the same sensation, man. Just boom, 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 boom on your back. Awesome freaking massage, man. I think it... My back was out, now it's not. I think it popped my back back into alignment. Anyways, this was in the box. The box, I trashed it. It was just annihilated, but everything was there. And originally they were intending this on game systems for Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. Because I don't think the N64 was out yet, but because you can use it on a Super Nintendo and it's got the adapter for it, I'm pretty sure you could use it on an N64 or GameCube because it takes the same AV cable. Anyways, this is Aura Interactor. See, strap it onto your back like a backpack, and right here, it's not big, but it's the way it's built. It's like a subwoofer, and if you look in the grill, it's got like a metal plate that, to me, it looks like one of the old things that you'd have in your small size records, that adapter disc. It's got that same cutout type shape, and then the center of it is hooked up to the cone, so it's really putting out a lot of power. I'm thinking of that thing probably puts out enough juice, because you hook this up to an amp, that'd probably be loud as all hell. And you do get sound out of this. It's just distorted because it's more for the vibration. And I did see some videos on it before I tried it out just to see what other people's reactions were. One of the videos I saw, I'm not going to name names because I was just kind of trying to find somebody showing how the damn thing works. Anyways, skinny guy. He had to take it off in the middle of the video because it was beating the shit out of him, man. I think anybody tries to wear this that doesn't have any bit of body fat, it's going to beat the shit out of you. And I cranked it up full freaking blast. And one thing it does say in the book, it could be the guy that had it didn't get the book or something. It says if you have the option in the game to have just sound effects and no music, that does make it better. So anyways, I'm just going to show you the adapter here. I got the power supply and everything at the side of my chair. Big freaking power supply. Guy wasn't shit when he said it was damn near the size of the one that you get with a ColecoVision, man. Big chunky power supply, thick cord. And it looks like it's 11 volts to 2 different sources. So quite a bit of power going into this thing. So anyways, get this cross-shaped adapter here. And then decent length cord here that's got 2 headphone style jacks. And if you have the Model 1 Genesis, or with me, I used it on my 3DO. I just plugged it into the controller and it worked great. So anyways, just plug it in the Genesis, and I'm figuring it's going to do the same thing, even that when you plug something into the headphone jack on that system, it normally cuts out the sound, which I haven't tried it yet, so don't know, but on the 3DO, I think what it is choked up. Anyways, I'm thinking it's going just to one speaker. So it's like just probably putting the power source or whatever on the one that wouldn't be cutting it out or whatever, man. Anyways, I was able to crank up the TV to drown out the noise on this, because that's another thing, man. I was going to give this to my grandnephew until I tried it out. It's not only a killer on your back, it's freaking noisy. Just for the fact that it does kind of distort the sound. But the game I tried out on was Nova Storm. Really fun on shooters, man. Every explosion's like, boom, against your freaking back. It's crazy. So obviously that's the end for Super Nintendo or whatever. And then A little bit different if you have a Model 2 Genesis. You plug that into the system, and then you plug your AV cable into this end. So like on the Super Nintendo, I don't know on that either on how to do on the sound, if it's going to split it out or what. But at least, like I say, if you get up to a 3DO, I had sound through the TV and then sound through this. Nice long cable hooked up to the thing so you can stand far enough away from the TV. It's just not real heavy cable, so it's not something you'd want to have on and step back too far or something. If you don't yank it out of your system, man, you can snap that cable pretty easy. And I'm sure you could probably open it up and mod in another one. It's just finding a cable that long that's got the RF type jack. Anyways, that's the end of my pickups, man. Other stuff, it's all cat related. I got one of those weird cats that every single thing I get for the cat, she plays with, man. She's defective or something. Because my other cats, I give them some things like, I can't fucking eat that. What the fuck am I supposed to do with it? You know, typical frickin' cat. So, nice to have a cat that plays with the shit that I buy her. And got all that for cheap, man. I always find scratching posts and stuff for cheap around here. We got a lot of crazy old cat ladies and stuff in town that always have yard sales. So have fun, everybody.